About 8 years ago, things were really great. You know, we were making plenty of money. I'm a general contractor, and we had lots of work, and it was just awesome. We had money to do with whatever we wanted to. Life was really good.
We thought we were trusting God, and we realized that we were not trusting like God wanted us to.
But work just stopped, and things got really tough really fast. It was a really tough time for all of us, I think. I got to a point where I actually had to go to Texas 3 times for about six weeks each time.
When Paul had to go to Texas, it was really tough on us every time. I remember because things were getting so tight, and we had no work and no money, and you know, I started to question, is there a God? And I knew in my heart and my head that there was, but I was really struggling with my faith and what God was doing, and I didn't realize until later that God was teaching me to trust Him more and to look at the blessings that He does provide for us.
There was one day that my grandparents came over, and we had to call an ambulance, and they carried her down the steps, and her heart was just failing, and they had to do open heart surgery.
I didn't know what to do, and I just felt God telling me that He was with me, but I prayed and I said, you know, I have a life insurance policy, God. If you need to take my life to pay for my family's welfare, then, you know, I'm willing to do that, and I won't curse you. And I prayed that, and it seemed like within the next few days I started getting work. I got a really good job, and things started to ease off of the stress, and work started to flow again. It wasn't like it was before, but it didn't need to be.
God doesn't promise us that He will not keep us from going through problems. In fact, a lot of the trials we go through are to make us stronger and to grow us in Him. And He says that He will deliver us from those troubles. We will have troubles, but He'll deliver us from all of them. And so, but at that time it was really hard to see that, because I couldn't see the end in sight of what God was going to do.
It was like God kept saying to me, like in tons of different instances, that you know, He was going to be with us, and that it was His strength that we were using, not our own. And this verse just kept popping up everywhere. Philippians 4:13. It says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. It really comforted me knowing that when I could just, or had to say, I give up, I don't know what to do, He was right there ready to pick me back up again.
You know, looking back, every day we were provided for, and it was really God that delivered me from myself, because I lived in fear, and every day I woke up I felt like I had to be running to take care of my family, and really nothing I did made a difference. Everything I did was in vain, and it was just a matter of trusting God when I got to that point, and He delivered us. He brought us through it.
God promises that He'll supply all of our needs, and what so many things that I thought were needs were really wants. And when I started to really trust God, and I saw that He really was providing for my actual needs, and He had delivered me through the troubles, and He was my strength and my salvation, my refuge, my rock, all of those things. I've learned to trust Him like I never did before, and I thought I was, and I wasn't, but praise God, now I am so much more.